Hey, what's up? Here we got little dog Abel. Here to review the Zune at 30 gig, first generation, not the second. And I guess let's jump right into it. The first thing you might notice about the Zune 30 gig is that it is larger than the actual iPod Classic. Let me get up here so you can actually see it a little bit better. And so here we go, Zune 30 gig. You know, it actually is not a click wheel or nothing. It is actual buttons. You might see up, down, left, right, back, play button. Very smooth device, works very well. And I guess first thing we're going to be reviewing is the interface. The interface is actually quite, smooth, much easier to work through than the iPod Classic. You don't have to keep scrolling to get down to the bottom of your, albums, music, as I have a bunch of songs. See, hey, if you're in the songs with an iPod Classic, you gotta keep scrolling and scrolling all the way down. With this, you just hit the button and hold it, and then it starts going by letters very quickly. And, considering that I have a couple thousand songs on here, that's really quick. And so, that's the music section of the Zune. Then we got the videos, which is absolutely awesome to watch on. I do not have many on here right now, but I do have Band Slam, a very smooth movie that has actually been converted to an MP3, which is one of the files you can actually play it on, and it actually looks very, very clean, very stunning, very sharp. And so that's the video portion. Now, whenever I was doing this device, I've had it about a couple months now, and what I would notice is that whenever you're going through a video, let's see if I can pull this up for you, it will actually start lagging when you want to go forward. See, you would go forward, but then sometimes when you would stop, it would take a second. That one's actually quite quick, but when you get in the middle of the movie or whatever, it takes a second for it to start playing again, which I could not be able to show you there. So many of the features, you got music, videos, and then you got pictures. And so when you get into the picture thing, it could actually turn into a slideshow with all my awesome pictures of me and Haley Williams, obsessed. So then you got that. One of the main features that is quite amazing compared to the iPod Classic is that you have the social. And when you turn on your Wi-Fi, which takes a few seconds, it will pop up and it'll scan in the area for other Zune devices. You do not get this with the iPod Touch, and whenever it is turned on and you do have another Zune in the area, it will connect to that Zune and you can actually share some music. Now, you don't get to keep this music for as long as you want, but you actually get a 7-day trial period, and you can go in there and say, hey, add this to my cart, so when next time you plug it into your Zune software on your computer, not Mac sadly, it will add it to your cart. So another thing we have is the Zune radio. This is a FM radio tuner, and you can preset what are these dots right there on the screen. I don't know if you can see it very well, crappy camera. And so you can easily preset those to your favorite music stations. Okay, last three elements is we have the podcast, which I have tons of Element skateboarding videos, very awesome, very smooth, very clean, just like the video section. So most of the podcasts, or I think all of the podcasts actually on the Zune Marketplace are free. So we get into the Marketplace. When you get in there, you can connect to the Wi-Fi, and then you can search through top songs, top albums, new releases. You can actually search, and then you have your cart at the very bottom. And when you're going through this in the top songs or whatnot, you can actually play a 30-second period on the Zune. So you do not have to get onto your computer to find the new music everybody's raving about. Now, one thing I do not have on the Zune installed right now is games. And in the game section, you get 5 different games. One of them is called Texas Hold'em Poker. Another one is Hexit, which is a octagon-ish kind of game where you have octagons where you try to get the colors to match up with each other. Very, very easy to make them fall apart, but very hard to complete the game. Another one we have is Space Battles, which is a arcade type feeling space gun battle, and it is very smooth playing. Now, there's 2 more games on there, and I'll get to them in a second. But one of the things I do not enjoy about the Zune 30 gig compared to the iPod Touch or any other iPod really is how long it takes to boot up. Now, considering that this device is a couple years old, maybe 5 or 6, and considering this is Microsoft's first Zune, it is actually very round good device. One of the things that Microsoft actually did good on, considering it all. And you know, that's my review of the Zune 30 gig. You can go buy this. I don't know if it's still out because it's 2010 and it came out what, 2004. Why am I doing this review now? No idea. First thing I had laying around. I will get more reviews out for y'all very, very soon. See how it goes. And I'm gonna get into this editing this video right now. Hopefully I don't have to do a retake, and I guess check you guys out later.